welcome to the Lone Star State and Houston, Texas. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. And Jay, this was once Clutch City. Now it's no doubt the land of threes.
Oh, Ed, do you smell that? There's some seasoning going on out there. There's going to be some cooking tonight.
It could be sizzling here this evening. Let's get ready for the opening tip. Jay, Golden State, a team with all-stars, future Hall of Famers, and since adding Kevin Durant 2 years ago, a team 1 through 4 that you have to account for every single guy on the floor to start games.
And Ed, when you think about great guards, when you think about Steph Curry, Kevin Durant, Klay Thompson, what's the glue that keeps them all together? A modern-day big man, a guy like Draymond Green, who can be utilized in a pick-and-pop scenario, can shoot the three, can put the ball down on the ground and create shots for the shooters. He only leads the team in assists, by the way. But his ability to be a Dennis Rodman 3.0 in the defensive end, that's the reason why Golden State could win another championship.
Wow, that was worm-like right there. Westbrook with the basketball. They trail by 2 to Harden. To Westbrook. Here comes the screen. Russell Westbrook here against Steph. James Harden fires for 2. He buries it off the step back. The challenge defending a guy who can be a 1 or a 2.
We're not old men talking about this game. We don't define players by positions anymore. Is he a 1 or is he a 2? No, he's James Harden. He is a scorer and an elite passer.
Klay Thompson sizing up Eric Gordon. To Curry. Screen coming. Curry. His first exclamation point. Willie Cauley-Stein with the slam.
Ed, I bet you can't say his name 3 times fast.
That's William Cauley-Stein, my
I said
friend.
fast, Ed, fast.
Willie Cauley-Stein able to recover with the block.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Klay Thompson against Gordon. To Green. Curry. D'Angelo Russell. He was all over him. It's Russ at the controls. Curry with the basketball. Lead is 2. Gordon with it. Looking to make something happen. And the basket good at the rim.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Russell into the front court. He'll run the offense. To Curry. Russell takes on Eric Gordon. Nothing going here on that drive. Shot from in close, no good.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Westbrook. To Capella. Willie Cauley-Stein snatching it out of the air. Golden State at the controls. Steph Curry against Westbrook. Probing the defense. Thompson to Curry. Shot clock winding down. Has a chance. Now a shot by Thompson, no good. To Westbrook. Nothing going here on that drive. And count the basket inside.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Curry into the front court. Down just a couple. To Russell. Nothing going here on that drive. Curry. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. Russell to Thompson. Here's a chance from long range. Knocks it down and the foul. He's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
The defender cannot be caught with his hand staying in the cookie jar. What I mean, contesting that pocket. You have to keep that hand going in and out, going in and out. Keep the offensive player thinking about where your hands are at all times.
Klay Thompson with a chance at a 4-point play. A career 85% free throw shooter. And he hits. Harden in possession. Down 2 to Westbrook. Nothing going here on that drive. Oh, Russell Westbrook, 2 for 2. That's what you want. The inner beast of Westbrook. Sheer determination.
I don't think anybody got the license plate on that hit and run. And there is no one, I repeat, no one in the game of basketball with the first step in the explosion of Russell Westbrook.
Burks matched up with Harden. 5 on the shot clock. Alec Burks to Curry. Lets it fly from long range. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Russell Westbrook matched up with the 2-time MVP. Nothing going here on that drive. And the reward, a couple of shots at the line.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
Russell Westbrook, a couple of free throws on the way. A career 81% free throw shooter. And he connects on the first free throw.
Number 0. And number 34, Sean Livingston.
Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair. Warriors have the basketball to Thompson. Beyond the arc for 3. He made his first effort, but not that time. Westbrook into the front court. Leads just a point. To Capella. Draymond Green swats it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Cauley Stein to Thompson. Russell here against Harden. Screen coming. Russell to Green. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. And Draymond Green knocks down a wide open look.
Defense, do the math. You force him to take tough twos, you'll probably have a better chance to win this game if you can slow down the pace.
And they call the foul. Jay, he was there too late.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
First try, no good. So he goes 1 for 2 from the line after hitting on the second. Thompson to bring it into the front court. Leads 1. Draymond Green defended by Tucker. Down low, Cauley Stein.
Oh, net at the summit, Ed.
I was sure that was going to be a dunk, Jay. What control by the defender. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
Oh, he should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Russell Westbrook at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. Free throw up and good. Gives him a 2-point lead. To Green. To Russell. Nothing going here on that drive. Has a look. Shot by Russell off the mark. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
Tie ball game so far. Neither one of these teams really able to pull ahead. Might be time to put the bench players in the game and let's see who could differentiate themselves.
Westbrook. Iman Shumpert defended by Looney. To Westbrook. Nothing going here on that drive. Short jumper won't fall.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
To Westbrook. Nothing going here on that drive. It's Westbrook. Oh, Russell Westbrook. Looking good. 4 for 5. You can try and body him up, but he'll still run right through you.
It's the way he attacks that makes him so dangerous. He chips off a piece of your body one possession at a time. First is your arm, then it's your leg, and then inevitably it's your soul.
It's Rockets ball. Knocked loose. Warriors come up with it. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make plays just like that.
Westbrook. Here comes the screen. Doesn't get the bounce. Russell. Gets it in the right corner. Thompson. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. Russell Westbrook. Tough matchup with Draymond Green. Oh, too much contact. Free throws on the way.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let him know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
Russell Westbrook at the line for 2 shots. At this juncture, he's shooting 60% from the line. First one goes down. So he hits the first, misses the second. Burks against Westbrook. Thompson. Now a steal as the Rockets have it. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Russell Westbrook trying to cash in on the 3-point play. His percentage right now, 57%. Can't convert the free throw. Warriors basketball. Alec Burks to Thompson. Surveys the floor. Alec Burks to Green. Screen coming. Thompson. Message received. Well defended.
Shooters shoot. period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
To Westbrook. Doesn't have the touch. No good. Another follow. No good. Westbrook across the timeline. Up by 3. To Rivers. Fires the 3. That's off the side of the rim. Short. Glenn Robinson III. Defended by Rivers. Runner here. Won't go. Tucker. To Westbrook. Austin Rivers. Shot clock winding down. To Westbrook. That's no good.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Klay Thompson, guarded by the former Dookie. Alec Burks. A pass taken away by the Rockets. To Westbrook. Off the assist.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Warriors have the basketball. Alec Burks to Thompson. Probing the defense. Alec Burks to Thompson. He connects. Sometimes you just have to go out there and make a tough play.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Westbrook to P.J. Tucker. Iman Shumpert against the former Cougar. To Westbrook. 4-3. Can't connect. The follow won't go either.
Well, you can't finish with your right hand on the left side of the rim. You actually have to use your opposite hand. Steve Nash is one of the best at this. Different shots at different angles, high off the glass, expecting that there are trees down below with long wingspans that can block your shot.
Yes, Klay Thompson. With that, he's 5 for 9. Russ at the controls. Rivers, guarded by Looney. Just inside the arc, at the buzzer. 1 quarter down, with the Rockets in front. On to the second quarter. Neither team sees control in the first. Some interesting things, though, certainly on display.
I really like what I'm seeing. Both teams look engaged. There's some trash talking going on the court. I think this has a making to be a big-time game.
Austin Rivers to Westbrook. And the Warriors have the rebound. Glenn Robinson III matched up with Rivers. To Thompson. Kenneth Faried sends it away.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
To Sean Livingston. Thompson. Almost, but no good. Westbrook into the front court. His team up by 1. To Capella. And finishes strong.
I mean, with so much talk these days about three-point shooting and the spacing on the court and having versatile athletic wings, sometimes when you have a dominant big man, you keep giving him the ball. You let him be that anomaly.
Livingston matched up with Capella. To Thompson. for three and splash. Klay Thompson, quick catch and shoot there for three.
That shot was nice, but that pass, that was the real highlight. Good teams always find a way to get the best shot available.
Russell Westbrook matched up with Livingston. To Rivers. Rockets with 4 to shoot. From long range. That one off the mark. It's no good. Down to Cauley Stein. Kenneth Faried with a piece. Couldn't keep it in. Out off Kenneth Faried. We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Number 14, Gerald Green. Entering the game, number 13, Alec Burks.
And counted at the rim.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
To Westbrook. Tough move in close quarters with the crossover. Russell Westbrook steps into it. Yes, when this guy's open, look out. Nearly automatic.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
It's Golden State basketball. To Alec Burks. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Westbrook with it. They trail by 2. To Faried. Short jumper off the mark. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
To Alec Burks. Here comes the screen. Burks. Capella's on him. Down low, Cauley Stein. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
Let me tell you something that nobody will ever talk about. Did you see him slow down right before he was about to go up? That slow change of speed, that slight change was just enough to throw the defender off.
Livingston across the timeline. Lead is 2. And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
First free throw is good. And gets both to drop at the line.
Number 13, James Harden.
And now Houston has the basketball. Westbrook to Capella. Draymond Green sends it away. Livingston to bring it up. Leads 4. Down to Cauley Stein. The pass set it all up.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Faried to Harden.
I got some for him.
Oh, great defense there, forcing the pickup. Harden to Westbrook. Can't connect from in close. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Cruises inside for 2.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Rockets have the ball to Westbrook. Driving right to the basket. Short jumper won't go down. Russell with it up top. Up by 6. To Green. Kenneth Faried. Huge block. Warriors able to recover. Tough make through traffic. Rockets get it back. Harden in possession. Down 8. Russell Westbrook matched up with Livingston. To Capella. And the rebound comes down to Green. Thompson to bring it into the front court. He'll run the offense. To Green. Five to shoot for Golden State. Trying to cash in. Green with a shot, no good.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game, the scouting report.
Westbrook. Nothing going here on that drive. Westbrook to the basket, but his shot won't fall.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now, as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you force them to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket, you're going to lower the chances of them making that shot.
Clint Capella at the line for a chance at a three-point play. A career 48% free throw shooter. And he misses that one free throw. It's Steph Curry with the rock. Deep two there, won't go. Westbrook with the basketball. Down 6. To P.J. Tucker. Westbrook. That no good, off the mark. Thompson to bring it into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Goes to the right side. Curry to Russell. Here comes the screen. Russell matched up with Harden. Curry to Green. Curry. Well defended.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Westbrook. That won't go. To Curry. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Harden. To Westbrook. Shot clock to 4 for Houston. It's Westbrook. And it's Cauley Stein with the rebound. Curry into the front court. It's an 8-point lead. To Russell. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. And strokes it.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
To Harden. Great defense there, forcing the pickup. Tucker. Rockets with 4 to shoot. Gordon's shot misses. Green to Thompson. Cauley Stein powers it through. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. Let's see some defense.
Substitution being made in this one. Russell Westbrook, guarded by Livingston. To Harden. James Harden. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Thompson to Green. To Thompson. The drive, right to the basket. Driving is Thompson, but a shot won't fall. To Westbrook. Almost, and he's not getting the call. Thompson to bring it into the front court. Lead stands at 10. Slam dunk, Sean Livingston.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
To Capella. Two-point shot for James Harden. And the rebound taken by Golden State. Green to Sean Livingston. Down to Green. Missed a wide open look.
It's because he took his eye off his target, Ed. As an offensive player, you have to glare at where the defender's coming to, but quickly redirect yourself to your actual target. He was more consumed with the defender than he was the actual rim.
Gets it in the right corner. Here comes the screen. Shot clock to 4 for Houston. Harden. Shakes free and hits.
Man, you making people dance out there? I see you with the footwork.
Russell into the front court. Under a minute to go before halftime. Klay Thompson takes on Eric Gordon. Whistle sounds. We have a tie-up. Jump ball. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Count the basket at the rim.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Russ at the controls. To Harden. Takes stock of the floor. Harden shoots. James Harden. He's now 4 for 6.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
To Thompson. Steph Curry against the former MVP. Has a chance. Curry shot no good. That misses with 2 seconds to go. That's it for the first half. The Warriors with the lead.
get right into the action here. The Warriors are feeling comfortable at the halfway mark. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Golden State Warriors. The Rockets are in need of some changes at the half. They've got the break to figure some things out. And trust me, they've got a few things to figure out. Still, it's not like they're totally out of this game. These are the guys getting buckets for the Houston Rockets.
Game track. Assists.
The Houston Rockets are struggling to move the ball and create good looks for each other. What makes it worse is their opponent isn't having nearly the same problem.
Player of the half.
Klay Thompson has already put together a pretty nice highlight reel for himself, and that's just after one half of basketball. He did a lot of scoring, and it probably won't stop anytime soon. Here we go with the top 3 plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
It's Harden. Brings the ball up to P.J. Tucker. Here comes the screen. To Harden. Driving right to the basket. D'Angelo Russell rejects it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Harden to Westbrook. Fires the 3. Tough shot there for Westbrook. He always thinks it has a chance. Green. Taking advantage of the defender. Nice ball fake.
And it's so deflating for the defense when you pick up right exactly where you left off at halftime. That's the kind of energy you need.
Capella to Harden. Willie Cauley-Stein with the block.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
To Russell. Here comes the screen. Russell here against P.J. Tucker. And finishes strong.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Russell Westbrook with the rock. Here comes the screen. Russell Westbrook sizing up Draymond Green. Curry to bring it up. The advantage is 13 points. Russell to Curry. Has a look. Just not going down.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
Nice follow-up on the dunk there. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
And he's going to the free throw line.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big-time play.
D'Angelo Russell has got 2 shots coming. Shoots it at 75% for his career. Off the mark on the first free throw. Missed the second one as well. To Harden.
Hey, watch the screen left.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Great defense, forcing the miss.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Steph Curry against Harden. Here's a chance from long range. He missed his first 4 from downtown. He finally gets a 3 to go.
I'm going to tell you what every shooter thinks after he misses 4 in a row. One has to go in eventually.
Westbrook to Harden. The drive right to the basket. And it's Curry who comes up with the board. Possession lies with Golden State. Curry. Sizing up the defense. Had a chance, but it's no good.
Well, you can't finish with your right hand on the left side of the rim. You actually have to use your opposite hand. Steve Nash is one of the best at this. Different shots at different angles, high up the glass, expecting that there are trees down below with long wingspans that can block your shot.
Harden to Westbrook. Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. That's a 24-second violation. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Steph Curry, defended by Rivers. Trying to cash in. Shot by Curry, no good.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Add 2 points to the board.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
Curry to Russell. Lets it fly from long range. Too good to leave that wide open. D'Angelo Russell hits.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start dragging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Gordon against Klay Thompson. Nothing going here on that drive. Russell with it up top. The lead is 15. Goes to the right side. Nothing going here on that drive. Curry to Russell. Here comes the screen. Down low, Cauley-Stein. Nice pass to set things up.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want.
Runner's good there.
No, don't see the read, be the read.
It's Steph at the controls. To Green. Russell picked up by Rivers. Curry buries it on the catch and shoot. His instincts are unnatural, but what makes him so good given the work he's put in?
The special thing about Stephen Curry is that his entire life he has practiced great habits. A lot of players practice and get up shots, but they don't practice the right habits, and that comes with the lineage. His father, Dale Curry, making sure that he puts in the time and effort, but the proper skill with the time and effort.
Here's Curry with it up top. His guys hold a commanding lead. To Thompson. Curry. Has a chance. Yes, it drops. Little drama on that one.
How many times did we see this last year for this Warriors ball club? You know when that third quarter arrives, you better bring it because that's when they take it to another level.
Austin Rivers to Harden. Austin Rivers to Harden. Beyond the arc for three. Hits it. And the foul. And a chance now at a 4-point play.
It never would have been a foul if you didn't give him space. Your job defensively is to stay attached to him at all times. Force him to put the ball on the ground and drive and make a shot over the trees below.
P.J. Tucker with a chance at a 4-point play. A career 74% free throw shooter. Three-pointer and now a free throw on the trip. Curry with the basketball. His guys leading by 14. Deep left corner. Alec Burks to Curry. Alec Burks to Curry. Gets a shot up off the mark. Houston with the basketball. To Rivers. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Austin Rivers trying to cash in on the three-point play. Career mark of 64%. One free throw good, so he converts on the three-point play, and the lead down to 11. Curry into the front court, looking to make something happen. Here comes the screen. Steph Curry matched up with Capella. Nothing going here on that drive. Rockets have it. Count the basket inside.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
We get a whistle and a timeout by Golden State as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter.
Designated areas located outside of the arena. Thank you for your cooperation.
Opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own.
And number 14.
Steph Curry picked up by Rivers. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
Curry, obviously the greatest shooter we've ever seen. Yeah, I said it. But he's so good at driving and using his body to shield off the contact.
Iman Shumpert here against Kevon Looney. To Rivers. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Defense was ready. Tough shot for Austin Rivers. Goes to the left side. Curry to Alec Burks. Curry to Alec Burks. Oh, nice find for the basket.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Hey, big screen right there, big screen.
To Fareed. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ball game.
Curry to the basket, but it won't go down. To Rivers. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. Capella fires the 3. Tough shot for Gerald Green. Off the mark.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Steph Curry matched up with Rivers.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
Alec Burks to Curry. 4-3. That's good D. Shot no good.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
The assist from number 25, Austin Rivers.
Curry into the front court. It's a 9-point lead. Here comes the screen. Curry to Alec Burks. Curry to Alec Burks. Has a look. Shot by Burks, no good.
And it's never a great thing when you're talking to yourself the entire next possession about the shot you just missed. Now you know you're in that player's head mentally.
Down low, Capella.
1 minute remaining in
For 3. Rebounds brought down by Cauley Stein. Burks matched up with Gerald Green.
Screen.
To Curry. Screen coming. Curry. Oh, good offense, beating good defense.
For average shooters, that's not a great shot. But for a great shooter, that's a good look.
Rockets in control of the basketball. Austin Rivers to Capella. The monster stuff.
See, Ed, that's what I love. You don't need to conserve your energy. You attack that rim with ferocity. You always set the tone.
Curry to bring it up. Shot clock turned off as they try to extend the lead. Short jumper won't go down. Long heave from 3/4 court. 3/4 down, the Warriors with a commanding lead. The Warriors won the opening tip, so they have it to start the 4th quarter. They have clearly been the better side so far. Jay, that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Well, the cardinal rule in the game of sport is whenever you go into the 4th quarter, it's 0-0. You have to play the game with the scoreboard saying 0-0. And if you can win that game by double digits, then you've done your job in the 4th.
With the fadeaway, burns him for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
Houston takes over. Rivers takes aim at Livingston. The screen sets him up for 2.
I wasn't necessarily sure which way that PNR was going, but I guess neither was the defense. That makes 2 of us.
Livingston across the timeline. His team leads it by 10. Short jumper stays out. Off the mark. Green with the basketball. He'll run the offense. To Rivers. From long range. Hits the three-pointer.
One of the most understated things a player can do for himself after having a poor first-half performance, spending some time alone and saying positive words of affirmation. I like that you did that. Now you're on your way.
Here comes the screen. Trying to cash in. Shot by Burks. No good. Kenneth Fareed pins it.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Burks here against Green. To Sean Livingston. Nothing going here on that drive.
Hands off the board.
The rebound belongs to Houston. Tucker to Rivers. Nothing going here on that drive. To Sean Livingston. Five seconds to shoot to Alec Burks. Fires the three. Livingston can't get that one to go. Defense was all over him. And scores.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Livingston to bring it up. Up 5. Scores from the post.
There you go. Finally, shoot your shot.
It's Rockets ball. Austin Rivers to P.J. Tucker. Iman Shumpert, defended by Looney. To Rivers. Here comes the screen. Has a chance. And 2 points to the board.
The defense should have picked up on that action. That's going to cost them.
Now the Warriors going to call a timeout. They'll catch their breath in what's now a 5-point game.
Well, you need execution in the chess match. And the best execution, I just saw the star player talk to one of the young fellas. You take those young fellas over to the side. You coach them through some of these big-time moments that happen in the fourth quarter. That's how you get your team ready for the playoffs and hopefully a chance to win a championship.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Russell matched up with Rivers.
Number 0, Dakari Johnson.
To Alec Burks. Going to launch beyond the arc. It's no good. Shots not going down. Rivers to bring it into the front court. The deficit now up to 5. To Harden. Here comes the screen. Harden to Fareed. Shot from the lane won't go. The follow won't go either. To Alec Burks. Cauley Stein. Off the penetration, almost, but no good.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
Down low, it's Harden. James Harden. He's 5 for 10, shooting 50%.
But most importantly, you have to keep the ball moving. Maybe run some floppy sets, some horn sets. Raise those bigs up, which open up the lane, and let them be the passers to make plays easier for the guards.
To Russell. Baseline drive. Whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line.
I've seen it happen so many times. Small things like that foul can end up becoming a momentum changer. Let's see how this one plays out.
Knocks down the first.
Substitutions, Golden State. Subbing in for the Houston Rockets.
Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Harden with it up top. Down 5. Tough shot. Hand in his face. He makes them pay. The challenge defending a guy who can be a 1 or a 2.
We're not old men talking about this game. We don't define players by positions anymore. Is he a 1 or is he a 2? No, he's James Harden. He is a scorer and an elite passer.
Rivers with the basketball. 5-point game. Harden here against Steph. To P.J. Tucker. Down to 5 on the 24. 24-second violation. Steph Curry matched up with Rivers. To Russell. Oh, with the foul. And a chance coming up at the line.
The game is too tight for you to be taking risks like that. You want to avoid foul trouble at all costs.
Stephen Curry, a couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 90% at the line. And hits the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2 at the line.
I like that.
It's James Harden once again. To Rivers. Harden. To Rivers. Here's a chance from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
A lackluster first half performance, but this half, you seem like a different person.
Here's Curry with it up top. They lead it. 4-point game. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. Time for some new personnel into the game. Harden into the front court. His guys trail now by 4. To Rivers.
Hey, kick me the ball.
James Harden trying to cash in. And that'll be rebounded by Curry. To Russell. Down to Cauley Stein. Off the assist.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Harden, tough matchup with Draymond Green. Has a look. Deep two there, won't go.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
To Curry. Driving right to the basket. He wants it at the rim and scores.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
And now Houston has the basketball. Harden to Rivers. Probing the defense. Austin Rivers to Harden. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
One of the best in the biz right there. Maybe the best.
Curry with the basketball. Up by 6. Gordon with it. Looking to make something happen. To Harden. Nothing going here on that drive. Short jumper off the mark.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Cauley Stein. Capella's on him. Rivers into the front court. The deficit is 6. Knocked loose. Warriors have it. Golden State at the controls. To Green. Here comes the screen. Russell. Harden's on him. Down to 5 on the 24. Russell. That's off the side of the rim. No good.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Austin Rivers. Capella down low. Knocked loose. Ball's loose. Look at him on the deck. Russell into the front court. Up 6. It's Steph for 2. Well defended. Shot no good. If it was anyone else, they'd be back on the bench for taking that shot. Gordon with a shot off the mark.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
Knocked loose. It's in the hands of Harden. Gordon matched up with the 2-time MVP. It's Harden. He connects. Had all the time in the world. Too easy.
Look, the Rockets don't take too many mid-range jumpers. Actually, last season, they led the league in three-point attempts. Glad to see them actually find a two-point shot relevant these days.
Steph Curry, guarded by the former Dookie. To Russell. Nothing going here on that drive. Russell. Oh, had him going there for a second. Curry to Russell. Shot won't go. Rivers to bring it into the front court. Trailing by 4. Knocked loose. Russell. Rockets have the steal. Harden to Rivers. Oh, great defense there, forcing the pickup. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to do with the defender all over you. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
James Harden at the line for a chance at a three-point play. A career 85% free throw shooter. Free throw up and good. Three-point play. Gets them back to within a point. Here's the whistle. Intentional foul.
Too close to call right now. We're in clock management mode. That was a good play.
Now we get a whistle. They'll wrap him up with the intentional foul and a little over 20 seconds left to play.
This is a close game, and possessions are at a premium. That's a good move to stop the clock.
First one, count it. Goes 2 for 2. We get a whistle and a timeout for Houston. They're going to have to draw something up for an open look at a three. Harden knocks it down. Defender has to get there next time.
Just because someone is listening to you doesn't mean that they actually hear you. At the end of the game, when players get tired, they listen to what the assignment was, but they didn't hear what it was.
Time expires. This game is all tied up. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. And we're underway here in the extra period. Westbrook to Fareed. Here comes the screen. Harden. Green always looking for the steal. Down to Fareed. Kenneth Fareed powers it down.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Warriors have the basketball. Russell. Oh, bad pass as the Rockets come away with it.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Goes to the right side. Russell. Curry. Not easy.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing, Ed.
Nothing going here on that drive. Harden. Rockets with 4 to shoot. You've got to get that one to go.
What happened is he didn't bounce himself off the defender. He didn't initiate contact. He allowed the contact to initiate him. We could break that down later in the broadcast, but that's why he missed that easy chipping.
Westbrook into the front court. They're down 3.
Oh, I've been waiting for this matchup. Wait on it.
Harden to Westbrook. Now preparing to shoot at the line.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Russell Westbrook at the line for 2 shots, shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. And he connects on the first free throw. Able to convert on both free throws. Curry into the front court. Leads 1. Great defense there, forcing the pickup. Knocked loose. Warriors with 4 to shoot. Steph lets loose. Off the mark. He's made those before, but that was well defended.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Why not? Russell Westbrook is the only guy stopping Russell Westbrook. And when he decides to put his head down and go to the rim, he's going to the rim. It's that easy.
Steph Curry against Westbrook. To Russell. Oh, great defense there, forcing the pickup. D'Angelo Russell. Not that time.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by the Warriors. So the Rockets hold on to the basketball. Screen coming. Russell Westbrook, defended by Draymond Green. To Harden. Lets it fly from long range, and James Harden, not sure why he was so wide open there.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Off the mark. With defense like that, little margin for error.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Warriors basketball. Curry to Russell. Clint Capella tips it.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Couldn't keep it in. Out off Kenneth Faried. Curry into the front court. Down 4. Wow, look at him dive for the loose ball. Faried to Capella. With the fadeaway, burns him for the basket. We get a whistle and a timeout by Golden State, but this game's in the balance, and time is of the essence. To Russell. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Willie Cauley-Stein trying to cash in on a 3-point play. Career mark of 64%. And he missed the free throw. Here's the call. Intentional foul. Referee all over it. Here's a whistle and an intentional foul. 2 free throws coming up with 25 seconds remaining. First one goes down. And he makes them both. Now the Warriors gonna call a timeout as they'll make sure they're all on the same wavelength here in this 4th quarter of play. Curry to Thompson. Russell. To Curry. Russell. Tough looking shot there. Still gets it to go down. And an intentional foul here in the closing moments. But it shouldn't make too much of a difference in what is now a 2-score game. First free throw is good. No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second. It's the Rockets who are victorious as they win it in overtime. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
It's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Rockets emerged victorious after a tight finish. You ask me, and I'll tell you, it was the ball movement that made all the difference. There's something to be said for a team that can win as a group, and that's what happened here today. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Houston Rockets. The Warriors just couldn't close this one out. This loss is sure to be all the more bitter because of how well they shot from beyond the arc. Their percentage from three-point range was outstanding. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Golden State Warriors.
Game track. Three-point shooting.
Each of these teams were solid with their long-range shooting. So by extension, they were pretty poor with their perimeter defense. Closing out on shooters must always happen, whether you're tired or not.
Player of the game.
If you asked him, I'm sure he'd give the credit to his teammate and coaches. But at the end of the day, we know that he's the one that made the biggest impact on this game. Top plays, and we've got 3 of them for you.
Number 2. Number 1.
That does it for us. On behalf of the rest of the crew, good night.